Okay, so welcome on daily current affair updation on Europedia education along with the PDF. So on 30th June, I've come with these news which I want to discuss with you. So India has banned some of the Chinese mobile applications. So that is the result of Indo-China Sino-Indian LAC border issue. China is a notorious country doing a lot of human right violation in Xinjiang province, in Tibet Autonomous Region, in Hong Kong. Now, first India-Bhutan joint venture in hydroelectric domain has been signed. Baluchistan Liberation Army is the largest province of Pakistan, and what is Baluchistan Liberation Army we will discuss. Prime Minister has extended Garib Kalyan Ann Yojana to provide free ration to 80 crore people in India for next 5 months. ASHA workers have done marvelous job in this COVID-19 situation to do the surveillance, take care of the COVID patients and everything. So at the ground level, Panchayati Raj level, ASHA workers have done marvelous job. India Bangladesh signed the LPG joint venture, and US is not considering China as a good country now, and saying that Hong Kong is not autonomous, it is not free but under the control of strong basically control of China, and independence and autonomy which Hong Kong deserves is not being given. So let's start with these news, but before that some information about the world. So how many cases in US? 25 lakh cases in US. How many cases in Brazil? 13.4 lakh. In Russia, 6.4 lakh. India, 5.48 lakh. And United Kingdom, 3.13 lakh. Five most affected countries in the world, and India is at the fourth number. So 1 crore people are now totally confirmed cases of COVID, out of which 5 lakh have died. More than half million people have already died by COVID. There is a date 29th June ka data. As far as the India is concerned, so Maharashtra most affected, followed by then Delhi, that is 83,000, then Tamil Nadu. After that we come to Gujarat, and then we go to, let's say, Uttar Pradesh, and then we go to very close West Bengal and Rajasthan. These are the some most affected states in India. So 5.48 lakh affected, and more than 16,000 people have already died. That is what the COVID situation is. Now let's come to our main news. India has banned some Chinese mobile application companies, mobile apps. Most famous, you must be knowing, TikTok. That is banned. That is not now allowed. So you see, if somebody asks you which company has maximum or people observe maximum, which company, which application is seen by the most people in India, active user in India, that is Share IT. Remember this, Share IT, followed by UC browser, and followed by TikTok. So which one is the most? Share IT is the most. That is the news. 59 applications are banned. I'm telling you one liner which can be asked, and some of the names you already know. Club Factory, those of you who are fashion freak, Club Factory is the company which is banned now. So that is a virtual Indian strike on China. That is what we should know. So it has banned these many applications. So on what pretext it is banned? India says that when we use Chinese application, that is the threat to the sovereignty and security of the country. Hence we cannot permit that, and it is because of Indo-China Sino-Indian tensions which are prevailing that we cannot compromise security and sovereignty. Now, another information which you should know is that all this ban has come under Section 69A of Information Technology Act. Section 69A of Information Technology Act, that is important, which takes into consideration the use of information technology as far as the safety and security is concerned. So this certainly will be a blow to China's digital Silk Route ambition. You know, Silk Route used to be the trade route, historical trade route between China and Europe, later on Asia and Europe, and China used to get maximum mileage out of this. But now in the digital world, China wanted to create digital Silk Route, but now China's behavior is not good, and hence it is going to suffer in this direction also. So you know, there are some security issues, risk of the data. It is thought that if there is a lot of data with these companies, companies with Chinese companies, then that data can be misused against India, and it can be threat to sovereignty and integrity of country, and hence it is not acceptable, and that is the reason this ban has come up. Okay, now This ban has one advantage also, like it will certainly help the Indian startups companies which India may they want more. And remember this, which are the most active. So Share India, you can see 200 million people user, it is reflected here. Okay, now next news is Tibet Central Tibet Administration President Lobsang Sangay has requested United Nations Human Rights Council that human rights violations are there in China. I told you earlier also that Dalai Lama, who is the head of Tibet government in exile, Tibet as a separate country, China does not accept. China says it is autonomous region of China, but Tibet, people of Tibet, they assume that they consider that Tibet is an independent country, but it is in exile as of now, based in Dharamshala, that is Himachal Pradesh in India. Now, Tibet government in exile has requested United Nations Human Rights Commission that this China is abusing the basically human right violation it is doing, and human right is the fundamental freedom right of people. So China in Tibet, in Hong Kong, in Xinjiang province, China is violating the human rights, which is against the Universal Declaration of Human Rights, and it is leading to destruction of monasteries, etc., and that is something which is not good. Now, first India-Bhutan joint venture hydroelectric project has come up, and as you can see in the photograph, External Affairs Minister Jai Shankar is attending one ceremony through video conferencing along with his counterpart, and there's a concession agreement. Now, what agreement is called concession agreement? The agreement in which one party gives more to another party to help it out and has joint venture also. So, what is most important is with which country we had first joint venture in hydroelectric domain, that is Bhutan. What is the name of the project? Sir, that is Kholongchu. Tongue twisting word name it is. Kholongchu 600 megawatt project. That is what you need to know. What is the name of our external affairs minister? You know that, S. Jaishankar. He was an earlier diplomat, civil servant. And now the work will start on this particular project. Which two companies are involved into this? So this is the public sector of India, Satluj Jal Vidyut Nigam Limited. This is the public sector, and this is the company of Bhutan which are involved into this. So name of the project, the country's name, and these are the important informations. Let's come to know what is the Baluchistan Liberation Army. You know, Baluchistan is one of the largest province of this Pakistan. Pakistan has four provinces: Punjab province, Sindh province, Northwest Frontier province, and Baluchistan. It's the largest province. Now, Baluchistan, people in Baluchistan, they basically they are not in favor of Pakistan government actually. They want independence. So, Baluchistan Liberation Army is a militant organization based in Afghanistan. It is also called BLA or Baluch Liberation Army. It is a terrorist organization. It is listed as terrorist organization by Pakistan, UK, USA, and it has bombed Pakistan many times. It has waged the violent armed struggle against Pakistan, and it says that people of Baluchistan want separation from Pakistan. You know, and it's the largest province of Pakistan, and it keeps on attacking Pakistan armed forces, civilians, and foreign nationals. So this is the Baluchistan Liberation Army, and I will discuss this further. The news, even recently, there is an attack in Pakistan stock market attack by this particular army only. Okay, now China का एक और example. There's another example of Chinese atrocities against its own people. Now China का largest province is Xinjiang province. Xinjiang is the largest province of China towards India, as you can see, and there is a minority community called Uyghur Muslims, Muslim community Uyghur, in Xinjiang autonomous region, and there's a Han is the majority, Han majority in China, Han people who speak Chinese and all, and then in this province there are minority Uyghur community. You know, China believes there should not be any minorities. Everybody should be merged and made majority. So why you are Muslims? Why don't you become like us? That is what they keep on saying. Now, to reduce their population and to curb their Muslim population, China is putting drastic steps on them and to control the birth rate. Forceful, basically, birth control methods China is using. China has used that method on its own people also. Like you will have only one child. So China is a country, when it will say only one child, people will make one child. When they say two child, so somebody sitting in the a single political party, Chinese Communist Party of China, and president, lifetime president, and they will say, okay, one child only, one child, and children, two children. So they will decide, and this will be done. Now they are doing this to Uyghur community. So what they are doing is, this is called demographic genocide. लोगों को मार देना. Demographic genocide means population का उस तरीके से genocide करना. प्रेगनेंसी टेस्ट करवाते हैं वुमेन का, और थाउजेंड्स ऑफ अबॉर्शन करवाते हैं. सो दीज आर समथिंग विच आर नॉट गुड. सो दिस चाइना इज डूइंग दिस इन उइगुर कम्युनिटी in Xinjiang province. Next news is related to Garib Kalyan Ann Yojana. Prime Minister has announced the extension of this program for end of November, 5 more months. Remember that free food grains will be provided to people, and free ration will be provided to 80 crore people in India. That's this news. And Prime Minister has also said that because of the timely lockdown, we could control COVID to great extent. But now, since lockdown is opening up, so people are not following it properly, and then there are news of negligence because of which COVID will not be controlled. So you should control this. So remember the name of this program, and what is this all about? Free ration program. That is what you need to remember. Now, ASHA workers are the ground workers which have done marvelous job. You know, after COVID situation, migrant went to their villages, and now these migrants were to be taken care of. Whether they are having COVID, that is to be tested, and if they have COVID, they are to be provided some kind of basically treatment, and the community level surveillance is to be provided. Contact social distancing is to be maintained. So all these things were done at the Panchayati Raj level by ASHA workers. Remember that. And you know, we have already discussed certain things like there is Anganwadi centers are there in primary schools. Anganwadi centers, a small center. Arogya Setu was the app which government gave so that it keeps on giving you the information about COVID situation. So Arogya app, Setu app, information about Arogya Setu app to be given to people in villages, that was also done by ASHA workers. It assisted Panchayati Raj department to maintain quarantine centers. Buildings, Anganwadi centers were used for these activities. Ayushman Bharat is health and wellness center. Under Ayushman Bharat, health and wellness centers were created. So ASHA workers helped in that also. So ASHA workers, 10 lakh ASHA workers in rural and urban areas were basically created with the were created under this National Health Mission program. This is what were created. So lot of activities were done by ASHA workers. We should know that, and we will keep on doing some more information and some more aspects of ASHA workers we are going to cover in future in more news. Now, India Bangladesh has recently signed the joint venture in domain of LPG. So this is a 50% joint venture with LPG business in Bangladesh. So these two companies are involved. There's a fully owned subsidiary of Indian Oil Corporation. This is the name of that. IOC Middle East FZD Dubai, and this is the another name of the Bangladesh company. These two companies have made the joint venture. The purpose is to reduce the import cost of LPG and make the LPG available to people of Bangladesh at affordable prices. So now one liner question can be, with which country we had LPG joint venture, and with which country we make the hydroelectric joint venture. Those kind of questions can be asked in the exam. Now, last news for the day is US has cancelled its export to Hong Kong. Arms deal was signed earlier. So United States was to give defense export to Hong Kong, but now it is not going to give that. Hong Kong is the financial capital of China, and China says that Hong Kong is autonomous. The people in Hong Kong enjoy the freedom, but actually it is not there. China is curbing the freedom of people of Hong Kong. So US and China के बीच में this main tussle is Hong Kong. Recently, China made national security law for Hong Kong, due to which the Hong Kong's freedom was destroyed. You know, Hong Kong got independence from Britain. It was Britain territory till 1997, and China got it later on from British. And that time, China promised that it will be one nation, two system. That means nation is China, but Hong Kong will keep on enjoying the freedom. But now China is putting some more laws on Hong Kong, and suppressing the freedom of the people. And President Donald Trump was highly critical of China, and the national security law of China. And President Donald Trump says that Hong Kong does not enjoy any autonomy and it is suppressed by China. So this is the main basically tussle between China and US nowadays. So these were the news which I brought for you. I hope you have understood these news, and my request to you is each news has 3 4 important informations. We should not waste much time, but we should not miss the most important news also. Take these PDFs, and if you fill the form, Google form, and where mail ID you have to provide, we keep on sending you all these PDFs on that. You revise it well, and I am very sure your level of preparation will keep on improving. Okay, thank you.